just drop it from the top.
Try and get it flat on top of it, because that thing opens so wide, you'll...
Okay.
Yeah, like you're going for now, I think is...
Where you just were, if that's there, that's consuming about...
I love that wrist creep.
You can yaw there and it'll drop in a bit.
You're pretty much okay for C.
Yeah, there you go.
My jaw lock isn't, oh, there it is.
Oh, oh. Don't chase that, leave it alone. All right, I'll close this for a minute and get another piece. Super slow mode.
Putting things in those boxes, I've always think
with these
like
jaws
it's
difficult.
It's very hard.
And we can totally put the next piece in with that rock too. It should be fine.
Switching back to normal. Close your jaws there, Gabby. Yeah. There you go.
Pilot, do you want to zoom?
Just a second.
Nom 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 nom.
I know. Same problem again.
Yeah.
Couldn't get it in the jaws.
You can see in the bubble cam, shove in further. There you go.
Got him.
And the other question is, can coral, like some people, they will just like cut a branch out of their plants and plant it again and it will grow a new plant. Can corals do that?
Yeah, the hard corals are pretty good about that as long as they're not like right on the sediment. We call it fragmentation.
So
it's actually like one of the ways that they reproduce.
Falls on a hard substrate, they will do a new base and start over.
Yeah, so stony corals, something like this, probably not, because it's not going to have that like attachment point. It's not going to be up in the water column. So normally when you see any kind of like sea fan or whip that falls over, it dies.
Okay, but for instance, the thing on the background, that...
All right, hold that. Switch.
That would
box out.
That would leave after a fall. Was it a bamboo coral on the back end, on the
The big white one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Was
that
it bamboo?
would survive after falling? Would
No, bamboo corals aren't stony corals. Stony corals are what you typically think of as like a coral reef, like shallow
right,
water that
yeah,
you might
okay.
see like forms a hard substrate.
okay.
This one's easier to get in the box.
Yeah. Okay. I can't hear you.
You can go for the large aft one
Okay.
that has the rock in it if you want.
There we go.
Nice.
Now
Booyah.
it is a sample. Well, first
Okay.
close the box. Cool. Yeah, it's very slow mode today. The bio.
Very
this
slow
box.
motion, yeah.
But does that work on
The
hydraulics as
vehicle,
well,
I think the vehicle is just tilted a bit
so
because it
it's
comes out very, very fast.
Did the same thing last week.
Yeah.
Yep. Fast and slow.
All right.
Write
Thank
it down
you.
in here then.
So we can just continue up the ridge now whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Cool.
So Sam, what will we do with these coral samples?
So for the most part, they will go back and be barcoded. So we're look at the DNA and tell what species we're looking at. Some of these, it's pretty easy to get down to family level visually by video, but really hard to tell what species you're looking at.
Gotcha. It's cool now that we're getting later into our night, you can see the east coast of the US and Canada is waking up, so we've actually got some science classrooms tuning in, following along, which is pretty cool. And they're curious,
Look
Sam,
at all
how
this
you
stuff.
got into coral, and then what specifically we're trying to learn about these cold water corals on this expedition.
So how did I get into studying corals? I was always going to be an ecology, biology major, but I really got into marine stuff when I studied abroad in college, and I went to
Okay.
Australia.
Video,
And-
can you just push past the vignetting and I'll start catching up with, yeah, great.
Yeah, I just fell in love with coral reefs and ended up going to graduate school for it, and here I am.
Awesome. And then what are we trying to learn about these kind of cold water corals while we're down here?
So pretty basic questions. We don't know a lot about just what's here and the biogeographic patterns on these different seamounts, what depth zonation we see with different taxa and species.
Should I start moving the ship, or do you want to wait for
Let
her?
her-
I've got a little bit of catching up
Yeah.
to do here.
Yeah, it's pretty neat for those of you guys watching. We're really out here in the middle of the Pacific and lucky to be exploring this part of the ocean because not that many people have really been out here before. So a lot to explore and a lot to learn
It's so much unexplored, but it's an unnamed seamount.
on an unnamed seamount.
Albert's going to name it.
Nah. I still don't know how would I name it.
I did find out the name of the place, Albert.
The name of the place?
it's-
The name of the
yeah.
place that accept names for places.
Yeah. So the general bathymetric chart of the oceans has a subcommittee that is called, let me see if I can find it again. They have a subcommittee that's designated for Subcommittee on Undersea Feature Names, and they maintain and make a digital gazette of all the names, and they overview
the names that are come in and that come in and are submitted. Because I guess like before the 90s, they used to get a bunch of names that were being submitted from all over. But then with the advent of the internet and people being able to broadcast those more, they started trying to organize it so that each seamount had its own name, because there were lots of seamounts and other features that one place would call one thing and another place would call another thing.
Bridge nav, can we start moving, please? One step.
Well, there are a lot of seamounts. I think we could give one for Albert to
Thank you.
name.
Yeah, so there you go. Send
yeah,
in
but
a
again,
name.
the
That's a
problem
lot
is
of
that
pressure,
I
Albert.
wouldn't know how, like, I wouldn't know how to pick a name for that seamount.
That would be the first thing you have to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't like that name.
Can we do a quick zoom on this, or are we moving past it? Looks like another hemi-corral.
These corals, they are everywhere. We start to move and bang, a new coral.
That's good. That's what we're looking for.
Yeah, I know.
Or Paragorgia.
Oh, is that a urchin floating by? What is that?
You're off mic.
Right, I had to sneeze. You can zoom.
Okay.
It's a weird lighting.
It looks a little rigid to be the Paragorgia.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I wonder if it's another corallidae.
Can I zoom in a little bit, Pilot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's
Come on,
keep
Gabby,
going.
think of the cover photo for the next supplement.
Yeah, hemi-corallium.
I'm gonna change that.
I
the
think it should
firebox
be.
camera.
I think it should be the yellow coral that we saw.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
Okay. Go wide.
And we can move on.
Bridge nav, can we step again, please? Thanks.
Some more stalked tunicates.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the control you have on the arm, is it only on the joint control? Like, you can control only the joint space? It has no rotation?
It doesn't have a. I can't control where it is in space. I only control the movement of each of the joints. So I don't like set it to a spatial position. That would require more feedback than.
No, but no, I'm
like position feedback.
Yeah, but you can move it in Cartesian space without saying go to that specific point.
Correct. In fact, like there is position feedback, but I don't use it for anything. I only
Because
control
in
it incrementally.
In this kind of moments, it looks like it might potentially be easier, but then you would have to train for that as well. But like when you are in weird things, like Cartesian space saying, oh, just move that way.
Do you mean to like lock off certain axes and control other ones, or
No,
just have
I
a
mean,
program
like,
to go over there?
I mean, imagine you could say, now I'm not going to move the joints, I'm going to move the end
hand.
effector,
Yeah.
and I'm going to move it like this, like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, so
Sometimes-
you mean like freeze the whole arm and just move this part?
No, he
I
means
mean-
just move the manipulator.
Like if you hold the manipulator with your
Yeah.
arm, with your hand, and say like, this is the
Yeah.
motion that I want to do with the end,
So
rather than
you can do that. It suffers a little bit from multiple hypotheses.
yeah.
Like,
but-
but yeah, that would be a possible thing to do. I think some people do that. I mean, it is done.
Well,
right?
yeah.
It sounds like it's saying the same thing. You're talking about you want to move it around but keep it in the same shape?
No, move just
no.
like it would be the equivalent of like, reverse Suzuki or something where you're really concerned with the motion. You guide the claw through a motion. You don't care what the rest of the arm does. You let the computer solve the problem of what the joints do. All you're doing is guiding the claw.
Right.
Once you are close to your solution, it's like, then imagine you could say like, move forward, instead of like, I have to move this joint and this joint to do this motion.
Right.
Let the computer know it.
You
Like,
can teach it things. You can teach it like programs. If the box never moves, right? The box is always where it is.
So you can save
You
positions.
can
like
save
set,
it
go
to tell it to go over to like C.
Yeah.
Right,
whatever.
and that's telling this joint to be in this position. It's not smart enough, I think, to understand the relationship between
the
the
motion
joints and
and
the
the-
space that the
yeah.
end effector is
You
working
can
in.
save the positions, but you
Yeah.
cannot.
Yes, they're positions
say,
of joints.
I want to do this trajectory.
I don't think
Is
in this one.
ship moving now, or is he stopped up there?
It's about to finish the move.
Okay.
Bridge nav, can we step again, please?
Dead old sponge.
Mm-hmm.
Is that another bamboo coral up there?
Looks like it.
And something weird on the bottom left corner.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, what was that?
Dead sponge.
No, further left.
Something.
Is that another
something.
Urticogea?
Yeah, that's the one we saw earlier as well, I think.
So close.
Oh. Hello.
Could we do a quick zoom on that?
Go for it.
Uh-huh.
It's so
There's a
cool. I love the
beautiful
spiraling.
Yeah, they're neat.
Yeah, those are really awesome. Like fireworks.
I don't know if we want to try to shoot like a little highlight with the lasers off.
Yeah, I'll get them off here.
Go wide video? Or wider so I can get it back in frame?
Nice.
Awesome.
Okay.
Nice footage. That was great.
Full wide.
I keep being like, why
Great.
is the heading, yeah, full wide. Why is the heading not changing? Just like spinning the bezel. God.
Yeah, you really got to pinch it
Yeah,
now,
you do.
which is not like, yeah,
It's not
annoying because
ideal.
you don't want to be like, you don't
Yeah.
want to be forceful with it.
Yeah.
Keep moving.
Yes, please.
Bridge nav, step again, please.
It's interesting that a lot of the bamboo corals seem to be dead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything else looks decently healthy.
Few dead. There's been a lot of dead sponges compared to live sponges.
True.
We saw that one glass sponge. Have we seen other, oh, there's one like vase-shaped one with the webbing over the top.
What's that to the left?
The big whip in the back.
Mm-hmm.
It's another bamboo that we've been seeing. That white one.
That guy?
Actually, is that just a sponge?
Another dead sponge?
Dead
Yeah.
sponge.
Sorry, not just a sponge.
Just
Sponge
a
are-
sponge.
Sponges are important
Respect the
too.
sponges.
Video a little zoom on the sponge.
And that thing
What's that
that has
above
color
the
on the top?
sponge?
A moment
Yeah.
for the dead sponge.
Yeah, just a moment. Okay, you can go wide.
There is a thing on
Yeah,
top.
what's-
No, what's that?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that
Uh,
guy.
Sea star of some sort?
Is that a sea star, really?
Looks like,
I don't
Can
know.
you zoom, please?
It almost looks like one of those like pin cushiony.
What is
Oh,
that?
I don't know.
Weird.
Is it an anemone? That
Yeah, I was kinda
is-
thinking
Yeah,
an
that
enemy.
might be it.
It's a
Who's
brain.
pretty upset with us coming by.
It is a pentagon shape.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. It looks like it has like 5
I think it is
points
a
to
brain.
it, but that one kind of looks like a brain too.
Weird.
Maybe kill
Okay,
the
go wide.
lasers.
Lasers.
Steve says slime star.
Slime star.
Cool.
Never heard of that.
Did you want another shot of the slime star with no lasers?
Yeah. I
Now
know.
that we know what it is.
Zoom in.
Totally.
Slime star.
Looks like it was just like a big belly button. That's cool.
Your instinct was right.
Whose instinct?
Fine.
Okay, shall we?
Yep.
Go
yeah,
wide?
we can move on.
Thanks, sir.
You're welcome.
We're in front of a cliff.
Slime star. That is awesome.
Yeah,
that
that's
is such a
good.
cool critter.
Good name.
Oh, hi.
Oh, and you can,
Wow.
if
Big
you
whip.
Google it, you can see how it gets its name.
Oh,
Oh wow, look at that.
They got
They
one on the
sure
ship,
are
and it's just
slimy.
like dripping slime off of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
oh, that's nasty.
Wow, should we collect it?
Yeah, let's do that.
It'd be like a pancake collection. I need a spatula. Did we bring a spatula down?
But that's very different to what we saw there.
Oh, cool.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
We're seeing a bit higher density of things here.
Where is that we are going?
Take your bubble cam.
Yeah, do it.
1400s. That's good.
Bridge snaff. Step again, please.
Ooh, there's a big coral just over this.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
yeah,
Wow,
that'll
that
be
is
cool.
big.
I'll get there.
Ooh.
Who is that?
What
I
was
think that was
that?
Alexis.
Alex.
I just woke up and I see this big bamboo coral back
Good morning
there.
to you.
Just for you, Alexis.
I almost wonder if we should do a water sample here. It's like
Oh, there's a few little
decently
variety.
high.
Oh, wow. That is a big one.
Oh, that's almost a forest.
Wow.
by
That's so
itself.
cool.
Is that one animal or a whole like colony?
It's one colony.
Yeah. Wow.
It's big. Yeah.
Yeah, can we do a zoom on this this big guy behind it?
Yeah, definitely.
So the ship is halfway through its move.
And then the
but
spiral
it should
thing.
be like Argus will end up around here, so it should be okay for.
Okay.
I wonder if that's the
Video,
other
can you give me a zoom?
Ertogorgia species that's like a little bit more wavy.
You can go all the way in at first to see if they can get those polyps that they want.
Is there any chance you will want to grab some of these?
Maybe. Can we look at the base?
Breed snaps, hold position.
A little
please.
wider so that I can see the base.
Just
Nice.
tucked behind a
Wow.
little.
Some lasers off.
Can probably, if you guys want to spend a little bit of time here, I can get another angle on that base, like look at it from below.
I think this angle is fine, actually.
Okay.
It's one single colony.
Beautiful.
It's
Wow.
huge. What is
You want
that
a
kind
close-up
of
of the
very
base?
white kind of ring just next to the base?
Yeah,
I think
see
that's
that.
just part of the skeleton that got like cut away, maybe.
Pilot, do you
Okay.
want a close up of the base?
I guess.
Yeah, let's see if I can do it.
Got lasers? Or did you ask him?
Oh no, yeah. Can we have lasers on, please?
There you go.
So is that a bamboo coral?
Yes.
But it has like a very, it looks like a lot like a fan, while the other ones were more like,
Yeah,
they
they
didn't
come
have so
in.
many branches. No?
They come in all different morphologies. Some are just like a single whip, which we've been seeing, and some are this massive. Oh, can you do a zoom? Those barnacles? Just at the bottom center of the screen.
We're as tight as we can get.
Okay.
I think he wants to look
Okay,
at
Those?
they've sampled this before, so we don't have to sample. Yeah, I think those are barnacles.
Oh, whoa.
Can
Maybe.
you go wide for me? Oh, spirally.
That's
Yeah, that's a big
beautiful.
one too.
Should, you want to do a Niskin here? Or should we ask Alexis?
Oh, yeah, Alexis, if you're in the lounge right now, we are thinking about doing a Niskin here, 'cause it's the highest diversity we've come across.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Just do it like when you're pretty close to the corals.
Okay. Yeah, so Gabby, we are going to try to fire off a Niskin here, kind of as close as we can get.
Okay,
Into the
I'll
corals.
just nose up right next to this guy.
Okay.
You don't need, do you want to be above him or adjacent or?
I think we just want the water sample to come from as close to the corals as possible.
Okay.
Some, I don't remember which side the Niskins are
They're
on.
on the port side.
Okay.
For the uninitiated, what's a Niskin?
It collects water, so it's a large container that you'll see it in a moment in one of the cameras, but either ends of it will flip open and then and close over the container to trap water, in situ water.
They're in number 8 in the template.
What's the purpose of capturing the water?
Well, you can use water samples for a lot of different things. For this cruise, we're looking at eDNA, so environmental DNA, that's just floating around in the water column. And the idea is that we can grab these little bits of DNA and figure out what species are present in the community.
Awesome, thank you.
Rack your camera in.
Yep. Okay, video, so this is where I'm looking. I want iris open well enough so that I can basically make out the details on Mongo. More. Yeah, nice.
know when you got comms there.
Yep, I will. I don't have them yet.
There you go.
Craft Predator.
I'm gonna try and get it with just the.
Bring your like yaw in a bit so you don't have to have it. Yeah, there you go.
I'm gonna try and get it with just the.
Yeah,
instead
that's
of
the,
opening
no,
the
no,
jaw.
don't open. Yeah, do it like this. Yeah, that's the way to do it. These crazy things in
Are
here.
you going for 7?
I was gonna go. I thought Dwight had said 8. Or do you want 7?
Oh, he was talking about the camera view,
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, okay. So you want 7?
Yeah, that's great.
Nice.
The skin fired.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see it.
Thank you.
How'd they get renumbered 7 to 12?
Vehicle's getting very wobbly.
They've always been that way.
Nice job.
Are the bioboxes trays also like hydraulic, or do they go on electric?
Are they like what?
Are they hydraulic as well, or?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. You've got. You can turn off everything related to craft. Okay.
Thank you.
Onward.
Yep, onward.
Shall I start moving then?
Let me catch up. We're a little bit disoriented right now.
Or okay.
I'm pretty far behind. Video, can you push past all of the lights and vignetting and all that stuff? Thank you.
You're looking up pretty high there now too, but yeah.
Oh, now I see that they're.
That's on the inside of the dome though, I think. Not sure though. It's better. Are you still racked in?
Those are another species of bamboo coral, and I'm not sure which species.
So now that you are on, shall I move
You're
the
off,
ship
Mike.
so we can
Thank you.
start and like while you catch up, we start moving?
Give me 1 more minute here.
Why is it your screen switching off every now and then?
Why is it's an
goes black.
iRest.
Okay.
It's old.
My rest was nicer. Than
Yeah. Just trying to be kind.
Is your 1 minute out of 30 rest thing?
Yeah.
It's not a bug, it's a feature.
Yeah, exactly. It's not my joke, but it is a joke.
My screens doesn't give me any rest. Come on, screens.
Bummer.
So Dwight, would this all be one flow? Or
Okay,
if you move
Albert,
up
I'm
the
happy.
seamount, would it get
You happy,
younger
Mike?
or
Yep.
same age?
Bridge nav. Can we step, please?
Sorry, what was the answer to that? It is just one flow? Or not?
Oh, so if you drilled in, it would get
There's current here.
older. Can we look at that red
Yeah.
fan quickly? I think it's just another hemicralium, so just a flyby zoom.
Zoom video? Okay, wide.
Thanks.
Oh my god.
Should we put another move? Bridge nav. Step again, please. Thank you.
What?
I guess.
Is that the coral on the bottom left?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Can we zoom on that, please?
Purple one.
Pilot, are you still on party line?
Nope, I had to get a few laughs out. There we go.
I thought you called her Violet for a second. Just like, her name's Gabby.
Violet?
Violet.
But you said pilot. I just got it now.
Some of these corals do not want to be viewed from the top. They're like, because they become like totally narrow.
Yeah, like two-dimensional.
Yeah.
They are like, hey, I'm gonna screw your video. I'm gonna be no visible.
Yeah, I'm gonna
from
turn
this point of
invisible
view."
the minute you try and film me.
It's a new feature.
Moving around a lot.
I know.
I think you're
Yep.
getting young.
You're getting yanked, I think.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
Too far out.
Yep.
Oop, another dead sponge.
It's hard to believe almost that it's yanking when there's like so much catenary, but
Yeah.
it totally does.
Can move the ship, and then as it starts to go, she can get a zoom in there.
The ship's almost done in its moves.
Oh, it's
In
still
its
going.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
still going.
So Gabby, you're our pilot. What are some challenges of like piloting?
Not getting young?
Well, I got this stupid other vehicle. It just keeps holding me back.
You mean the
Just
ship?
trying to live your life.
Just
trying to live your life.
trying to live my best life.
I can put a north move if you want, so Argus gets closer.
I will take that question seriously, actually, in just a second. Actually, driving the vehicles is so like some of the challenges that come up are things like current or visibility. Those are like environmental, but then there'll be things like today, like the vehicle's ballasted a bit light, so like it's a
Reach
little
that.
on the bouncy
Step
side
again,
to
please.
control.
I can come down a bit. Give you something.
Okay. I have to overcome the fact that I'm sort of like in the beginning stages, and it can be a little challenging. The heading stick right now has a loose top, so it spins. I think I'm spinning the vehicle, but actually I'm just spinning the top of the stick.
That can be confusing.
Yeah, it's a little confusing. Okay, can I get a zoom?
Yes, you can.
It's really hard to shoot really smooth close-up video. Like, this is very challenging to
Looks
me
like-
anyways.
Looks like Victor Gorgia, I think.
Yeah, to get the best shots, you really need to
Yeah.
park the vehicle.
Yeah, do you guys want like a...
No, no,
Okay.
you're doing great.
Yeah, no, just enough of a zoom so we can make sure we
Hold tight for a second
can
for
figure out
me.
what it is later.
Albert, how far have we gone during
in
our
the
watch?
whole, in our watch, approx 770 meters approx.
And how far to the next waypoint?
Well, we're definitely
Okay.
not making the next waypoint.
700
Go in
meters.
tighter?
Another 700.
Yeah, get a little polyp zoom. And yeah, Alexis and Steve
That's as tight as I
confirm
can
Victor
go.
Gorgia.
Yep, that's fine. I'll keep working.
Yeah, we've done 800 meters approx.
That's
Right.
pretty good.
So if they get
Okay.
to that on the next watch,
We'll be
That's-
past waypoint 2.
Cool, we can move on when you're good.
that's about
I mean, we
Third
can
of the
still
way.
reach the 1K
Go for
limit
it.
yeah.
in 30 minutes.
Video?
That's all.
Yeah,
he's-
that's as tight as
he's
I can
fully-
go.
Oh, that's the
Because we
whole way?
still have-
Okay. I thought you were waiting on me.
4
Okay.
more watches.
Is
Full
that
wide?
the whole way?
Full wide.
Steve says this is one of the most commonly sampled species.
Roger. Not sampling.
Because everybody sees it's purple.
Okay.
Okay.
We never saw that yellow coral again, huh?
Yeah, that's a thing that I've noticed is like anytime somebody says we'll sample the next one of those that
Yeah,
we'll
that's
see,
a
you
curse.
never
Yeah.
see it again.
Yeah.
It's true.
Well, that's why I went back for that one.
Yeah, that was
I was like, you know,
well
we're only like 20
But
feet away.
That also makes you think, should we sample that one, which is the only one?
Oh, there's a zillion out there. They're just out of sight. They're all
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
We are
no,
just
you
not good enough.
misunderstand. You misunderstand. We haven't cursed the species. We've cursed ourselves. And species is fine.
And we are limiting our sampling to 5 per species, so reducing our impact.
Moron he is. So we've only collected 2 samples, right? Oh, 3. 2 corals, a rock and 2 corals. All right, we need 1 more. Oh.
Okay. Now we are gonna do 50 instead of 35.
But it doesn't matter. I was trying to beat the previous
50
ones.
degrees.
Bridge nav,
We're tied, okay.
can we change our bearing to 50 degrees, please?
Well, we have a
and
half
step?
an hour.
Thank you.
That would be easy.
Yeah, that's definitely not Vitali because now I heard Vitali on the back.
But we're
Oh,
if
okay.
we did only 5 rocks, then we should save,
So it's somebody else driving
save
the
it
ship.
for later.
I still want to start a coral collection and count for the next one.
yeah. Ooh, let's do a slurp sample.
Of what?
I don't know, find us something.
Some basalt, some lava. Slurp up some lava.
Slurp of water.
Let's do a slurp sample.
Does anyone know what kind of waves tiny
Actually,
surfers
how'd they
ride?
get the acorn worm?
They used a scoop.
No?
No.
Microwaves.
Ayo.
They like
Is
that.
it joke time of the night?
They cut,
Got there.
they slurped, and they scooped.
Wow.
I have one marine biology joke if people want to hear it.
We do.
I have
course.
a few,
Yeah.
but
What-
I'll let you go first.
What is a comb jelly's favorite time of day?
I give up.
What?
10:04. And you can tell us.
What is it? What is it? What is it?
10:04. Or did you miss the whole joke?
I heard, what is a comb jelly's favorite time of day?
And the answer is 10:04.
Do you get it, Gabby?
No.
It's a super nerdy one.
Like Tina Floor?
I never said I had a funny marine biology
That's
joke.
a fantastic one. That's a really good one.
You can tell it's late in the morning because people laughed
But
at
wait.
that.
Is it late in the morning or late at night?
I don't
Late
know.
at
No,
night.
it
Early in
knows.
the morning.
It's early, yeah.
It's late in the watch.
Yeah.
What do you do with a seasick chemist?
What?
If you can't helium, then you curium, or you bury him at cesium.
Ayo.
Wait, did you add the at cesium before?
I was gonna say
Yeah,
that
now
was a
I
new
have
There's a
addition.
new section to that joke.
Going
Yesterday
deeper.
he told it with no cesium, but it is funnier with the cesium.
All right, tomorrow I want something else in there too.
I'll do my best.
I wonder how do you bury them if you are at sea.
Also, if they're just sick, you probably shouldn't bury them.
Well, only if you can't helium or curium.
You gotta do something.
Bury him.
Some of these you gotta reach for it, okay? Just reach. Grasp it.
Bridge
There-
nav, can we step again, please?
There's a lot of that bamboo coral type.
Thank you.
The whip.
If anybody's listening
Yeah.
or watching at home and you have great sea jokes, please send them in.
Oh,
Or
maybe
science
you
jokes.
were-
Yeah, can we look at, there's a little yellow
Oh.
mamie coral on the right there.
Yeah. Do we have a move in?
Yeah, I have a moving, but we can
Let me
cancel
see.
it. But now we are moving like along that direction.
Yeah, there's a bunch of current coming up this slope. Video, can you give me a zoom?
Yes, I can.
That looks like it used to be the.
Funny.
The one that we sampled?
It's like a plexaurid.
Mm-hmm. That has the zoanthids on it.
Yeah.
You guys good? Or do you want more of this?
I think we should probably
I got some
move
good
on.
pictures.
Okay. Cool. Go wide. Now that I don't want to shoot anything, the current's not so bad. Huh.
Do you guys? Oh, go ahead, please.
I was wondering if the bamboo coral skeletons just persist longer after they die, and that's why we're seeing so many of them. There's just like enough of a structure that.
Yeah, they hang out longer.
Yeah.
But they're all
Wow,
dead.
so
A lot
many
of them are
brittle stars
dead,
on
right?
that one.
Yeah.
Most of them.
They're a good like armature for like brittle stars to feed off of.
Yeah, and crinoids up there. Yep.
Bridge nav. Step again, please.
Do you guys ever see those Instagram accounts from like people
There's
who work at
another coral.
zoos?
Can we get
They start
a zoom
naming
on
stuff.
that little red guy in the middle there?
Little red guy in the middle.
Kind of down.
I don't see a red.
Down
here.
now. Pink, maybe.
Down
oh,
and
pink?
to the
Yes. Gotcha, pink. Where are those?
There.
Okay.
Yeah, just above the lasers on the on
Yeah.
the left.
The zoologists name animals like funny names. Like snakes, they'll call a danger noodle.
A danger noodle?
I mean,
Okay,
that
video,
feels
can we
like
get
a
a
lot of
zoom?
the common names for marine creatures.
You want me to zoom in?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I push in now?
Give me a second. Orient
Oh,
myself.
is that a bathy pathies up there too?
Is that a paragorgia? It seems to be moving a little bit.
I can't tell.
See how it's kind of moving?
Okay, zoom.
See, it's kind of swaying.
Yeah. It's a little out of focus.
Can I push in further?
Yep.
Now, hemicorallium again. Every time I think something is paragorgia, it's not.
How can you tell the difference?
I
can't.
It's supposed to be
That's a
that
good
Okay.
the
Go wide.
corallium
Coming out.
are more rigid, and so they don't move in the water as much, and the paragorgia move
Okay,
more.
I
But
need
that
to
one
catch
to
up.
me looked like it was moving,
Okay.
but I guess not enough.
I think Steve also Talking about depth ranges, and I'm trying to remember exactly what he said. Yeah, so Steve said also Paragorgia is usually not this deep. Usually more like under 1,500 meters.
Is the ship still moving, Albert?
No, I
Stopped
was
right
waiting
now.
there
Hold
for
him here
Gacha.
anyway. It's a little bit steep for a moment.
Huh, Steve, I'm just gonna start guessing them for everything now.
From what we've seen so far, it seems like if you were to guess bamboo or corallian, you would probably be right most of the time.
Yeah, we've seen a few black corals. And Tina said she saw a cup coral, but I never saw it.
I didn't see it.
So I don't know.
You've seen a few of the mushroom corals.
That's right.
There wasn't much to that.
Nope. This is almost a thing.
Yep.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, what's that?
It's a big anemone.
Yeah, I think it's an enemy.
On a stalk, huh?
A stalked
Wow.
anemone.
Cool.
His tentacles are so long.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Should we do a little zoom without the lasers?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
Yes.
really
Photos.
cool. Wow.
Bypass release, not lasers.
You can push in. Just past Mongo. Yeah, perfect. Right
Wow.
Very
That's
cool.
impressive.
That's crazy.
What's that white thing on the inside?
Yeah, it looks like there's something in there.
Oh, Alexis is saying giant solitary hydroid.
Oh,
That's huge.
wow.
Wow.
That's like mesmerizing to watch the tentacles. That's crazy.
Like that thing could eat a fish.
Are you serious?
I'm looking at the
large
size.
enough.
So
yeah.
what's a hydroid? It sounds simpler than an anemone.
Yeah, so they're all related. They're all Nidarians.
Oh, okay. Can you
Steve,
push in a little more?
Steve says it's the beefiest one he's ever seen. Does it have something in it?
It looks,
It looks like
like
it
does,
had
yeah.
caught
Oh, yeah.
something.
Yeah.
The fish. Can you push in more?
Yep.
Enhance.
Enhance.
Alexis says it might be a scale worm inside.
Wow.
Yummy treat. Those scale worms. Love them.
Can you go wide? I'm getting a little far away. That's why your focus is changing.
Do you want to add more weight? Should we be picking up more rocks?
Yeah, that's
Your
right.
stability?
Let's pick up some rocks.
More rocks.
Love rocks.
Full wide, or is this okay?
Yeah, full wide.
Okay.
Got a little far away.
That thing's
Facing
ginormous.
right into
Yeah,
the
it
current.
is. Wow.
Is your camera straight, or are you looking off the side there?
It's
It was a little off center.
is it? Okay.
Hey, even sit down, you'll get some cool
Okay.
shots for sure.
Wow.
It's kind of worth it for this video highlight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is awesome.
It's really cool.
You're pretty stable there. That's nice.
Oh, that's nice.
I could maybe zoom in a little bit if we shift
Okay.
left.
See what it's eating.
Go for it.